welcome to my channel. This is Farm Mama. So I am a student pharmacist and I do have a little one who just turned 22 months old. I appreciate that you bear with me for my accent. So just like so many of others, I was fully vaccinated and I still get the virus. So and I was wearing a mask. I actually do not know where I got the virus. The first thing that I thought was my daughter, Esther. I thought that she got it on Tuesday. I started to have some itchiness in my throat. I thought that was just because I did not drink enough water. So I did not pay much attention to that. The turning point was back to Wednesday, where I thought I was catching a cold, but actually that was COVID. I work at the university's medical center as a COVID tester, and on Wednesday I went back as a student to be tested. All of the time, I was the one who tested people, but on Wednesday, that was just a little bit funny. I was tested, and the result was positive. So my first reaction was, wow, what about Esther? And what about my husband? And what about my friends from my class that were sitting close to me? Oh, I was very, very worried, and I had a very mixed feeling about that. Excuse me. I ran out from the university medical center, and then I went to daycare to pick up Esther, and then on my way there, I made an appointment for Esther to be tested from her pediatrician. So by the time that we were there and we were waiting a little bit, I was telling her that, baby, you are gonna be tested. And well, praise the Lord, she is negative. And I had no clue, but I was very happy that she is not positive. So Esther just woke up from her napping, and now I'm back. So my husband is also considered as a close contact to me, so he cannot go to work. So my husband was trying to get tested too, but he was not able to do that because everywhere was booked. And today he's gonna be tested later on. So right after I got tested positive, and we were home, and our friends and our family, Caroline and Paul, they were able to deliver us a meal. That was such a great blessing. So I did not have to cook. So the interesting thing for our meal on Wednesday was I was losing my ability to smell and to taste. During the process, I was having my supper. It's very interesting. So at the very beginning, as I just started to eat my dinner, I still have sense of taste and sense of smell, but during that process, I gradually lost like my taste and my smell. Just in the process of that, at some point I lost them all. But it's very interesting, that came so fast. I did not even notice that. But I'm glad. I still remember how our chicken soup tastes just at the moment. And I still do not have my taste and my smell is back yet, but I definitely can taste different texture, and also like I know, you know, sweet and bitter, but I just cannot, you know, it's a very interesting feeling. I know what is that, but I just cannot taste it and cannot smell it. Maybe that's just a memory from my tongue, or the memory from my mind of that food. But anyways, what I have been trying to do is I'm trying to record this video series, just, you know, for that I'm not forgetting everything. So apparently that I can do this video because I'm feeling much better. So in my past 2 days, it has been very bad, especially on Wednesday night. I had a very hard time sleeping because my congestion as well as headache. So I had a very bad headache, and I had cold feet. I had body aches everywhere. It was just very hard to sleep. Even yesterday when I was in my class, I could not even sit. I mean, I was just zooming, but I still want to be a student, even though that I'm just home. So I tried to see that, but it was very hard for me to do that. I had to use a chair, and I have to lean back to the wall just to help me support my body. And I had to cook, of course, but that was just reheating all the food that we had the other day, so some leftovers. So that was a little bit easy to do for yesterday. So what I have been doing, I feel like very helpful, is I have been drinking a lot of water, so keep hydrated for myself. I have been drinking green teas. Like I have been drinking maybe 4 or 6 cups of green teas every day. And also I have been eating very healthy. I have been eating a lot of vegetables and fruits. I have been definitely taking some vitamin C and vitamin D3 in the past 2 days. Last night I had a very good sleep compared with Wednesday night, and helped me to recover sooner, I believe. And today I definitely feel much better even in the morning. So right now it's about 1:30 p.m. during the day. I definitely feel much better, and this morning I was able to cook. I was able to cook some beef stew for our family, so that you know, everybody is going to be ready for any germs. So what I have been doing is, the first thing that we have done is to separate me from the public areas that we share together. So I only eat by myself, and the only room that I eat is the room that I go to study, I go to work. So I don't share that space with my family. And I do have my own space for bathing and for just, you know, in general, I have my own bathroom, I have my own bedroom, so that I don't pass any possible germs and contacts touching to my husband and Esther. I also have been wearing mask. I wear mask like 99% of the time, even if I am in sleeping, I'm still wearing mask. Even in my own room, I still wear mask. I just don't want that virus to affect Esther or my husband. So today, you know, if I include Tuesday as the first day, I start any symptoms, even that was just itchy throat. So today it's my fourth day of my symptom got started. So on my fourth day, this morning I had much milder symptoms. I would say my headache is gradually, disappearing, and I don't have any cold feet, and my body ache is gradually going away as well. On top of that, I feel like I can think straight because yesterday I was not able to even focus. So today is definitely much improved symptoms. But today I had much more runny nose, and I do have some more coughs. And that in terms of cough, I'm talking about the dry cough, which is non-productive cough. So I definitely feel that. But one thing I want to share is that I did not have fever over the past few days. I know I might be a little bit elevated body temperature, but that was not fever at all. So I believe everybody's symptoms can be very different. Just make sure that you monitor yourself. And a second thing that I have been doing, I feel like is very helpful, is I try to think positively. So I read some verses from my Bible, and I also try to just watch something that help me focus, or just help me distracted of that pain, of that of that condition from congestion and just headache and body aches. Just help me to distracted from that feeling, which was very helpful. And I definitely feel like I loved our chicken soup a lot from our dear friend Caroline and Paul. That was the best chicken soup. Even though that I lost my taste and the smell, I can still appreciate the nutrition, and also just the good flavor behind it. So definitely, you want to eat very good food. You want to eat food even though that you don't feel like you want to, because that will really help with your immune system. Wearing mask, I feel like another thing I found it's helpful to prevent Esther getting the virus is whenever that I spend time with her, I try to stay like at least 2 meters away, like at least 6 feet away. I know it's hard. So for example, Esther likes to read. So whenever that we read together, I try to sit really far away from her. I know she sees the difference, but she still she still wants me to be close, and I start to explain to her. So definitely explain to her so that she can also help herself. So the third thing that I found is very helpful is wash hands. So I believe I wash hands so many times during the day. Every time I sneeze, every time that I had a runny nose, I don't grab anything before I wash my hands. So especially when I cook, I try to wear gloves and things like that. I mean, just in case. I know it's weird, you're in your own house and you are with your family, but you're just doing the things. I just feel like it's important for me to do that. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I mention one of the important things that I think it will be. The reason that I think I can recover sooner, is because I was fully vaccinated. I don't know if you know that or not. The purpose of vaccination is to get that memory immune cells in your body. So whenever the virus actually invade your body and your immune system, the memory B and T cell could recognize, they are coming, and they can soon generate immune army cells to fight with the virus. So that was what has been happening in my body. I believe that my memory B and T cell for that specific spike of COVID has been working in my body. So it takes a little bit time for them to actually generate that immune army cells, but it definitely sooner because of that I have that memory B and T cell already, and it's much quicker and much more and strong aggressive attack for that virus in my body. So personally, I believe this is one of the key components that help my immune system to fight with the virus. And I just want to say that I'm not here to judge. I'm just sharing my personal experience. But I definitely encourage you to have a very wise consideration of having vaccinated, just to protect yourself. Just a quick recommendation is just make sure that you wear a mask whenever that you go outside. Just make sure that you protect yourself. And that's all for the day. I'm still having the congestion and also a lot of runny nose in between. And just want to make sure that I address the things I thought it's important to share. But definitely just leave your questions in the comment area. And if you like my video, make sure that you give it a thumb up. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye bye. God bless you.